In this video, we're going to learn how to create a drop-down list in Excel and include the option to type free text. There are two ways to include data in a drop-down list. One way is to manually type up what you want to appear in the list, separating each entry with a comma. I've already typed up a list in a separate tab in a text box, which I'll copy. Select the cells where you want the drop-down options to appear, then click on the Data tab. Click on Data Validation, then Data Validation. On the Settings tab, select List from the Allow drop-down menu. In the Source window, manually type the entries, separating each entry with a comma. As I've already copied the entries, I'll just paste them into the window. Click OK. Now we can select the options from the drop-down list. However, if you want to edit the list and add or remove entries, we'll have to reapply it to each cell, which can be time-consuming. It's therefore best practice to create a separate tab in Excel, then type up the entries you want to appear in the list in their own cell in the same column. With this list created on a separate tab, I'll go back to the main tab where I want to include the drop-down list. I'll repeat the same steps as before, but this time I'll click on the arrow in a source window to select the data range of the list on a separate tab I created. The data range is now selected and absolute. Click OK. All of the entries from the list can be selected. If you decide to edit the list, rather than adding to the end of the list, add new rows within the data range. For this example, I'm going to include 2 new movies in the middle of the data range. When we go back to the main drop-down list, the new movies have updated in the existing cells. But what if I want the option to type an entry that's not available from the drop-down list? When I type free text, an error message appears. For the option to include free text, select the data range. Click on the Data tab, then Data Validation, Data Validation. Click on the Error Alert tab and uncheck Show Error Alert after invalid data is entered. Click OK. Now you can enter free text while still having the option to select from the other drop-down options. For strict drop-down lists, leave this option checked. To prevent other users from accidentally deleting a tab with the list entries, right-click on the tab and select Hide. For an extra step, open Visual Basic via the Developer tab and change the visibility of the tab to Extra Hidden so it cannot be unhidden in Excel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more.